Morning, everybody. We're out here by International Falls, Ontario, picking up some lumber. Decided we'd record a bit of work this week, so let's get to it. Morning, everyone. Today is Saturday. Nice and early. Before this, you probably were watching some videos of me driving throughout the week. I'm going to do a little bit more of the work content just to sort of show what I do. It's kind of tough to show because it's a whole bunch of driving, which just, you film in a road, so ain't much going on. But today we're going to clean the shop up a little bit, and then we also have some new sled parts. These are just runners, the skis or wear bars, steps the skis getting worn into, as well as we also are going to be putting this winch onto the roof, and this will allow me to lift snowmobiles up without putting my back out. So let's get started on that. Well, I think that'll hold it. That's off the ground now. Sweet. I don't actually need the entire front end off the ground. I was just testing to see if that would hold, but I don't know if you can see, but I gotta keep this handle up because that is dangerously close to the top of my head. So, but that'll hold. All right, we're also here going to check our ski bushings. I'm probably gonna replace the ski rubbers as well because these are the original ones and I just happen to have some new ones. So I don't see them as being too bad, but we're gonna take the ski off and we're gonna take a look anyways.
She's falling too far with something on skies. Won't let it taste her tears. She's falling too far. The girl that's out my gun.
Alright, so with these bushings, what you're gonna check is you have the bushing out and you're both in. This one's still pretty tight, which is good. You want to make sure that there's not a whole bunch of extra play in there, nor a bunch of extra play in here, because there's this replaceable bushing here as well. So this one is still good. We're also going to clean the bolts, etc. up and the bushings, and we'll put some grease in there. Our ski rubber, yeah, that's, I mean, it would be a good backup. If we really screwed one up, this would be a good backup. But we're definitely going to replace this one. So. That's, God, that is not good. Look at that. That is, there's nothing left of that. Damn. So there is a chunk of this ski missing because when I first bought the sled, I was pretty rookie to this. And I did not think these needed replacing as often as they did. So I did like 1,000K on a set of wear bars. And yeah, no, you're only supposed to do about 500. These aren't the carbide ones. The carbide ones for mountains, like they'll still help. But for the most part, the carbides are mostly for trails. I don't really ride much trails, so I just put these wear bars in instead as like a placeholder. These are like 22 bucks. The carbides are 150. So like, it's not overly worth it for me to put the expensive ones in for a very minor advantage to steering. So I've used these cheaper wear bars. And I mean, if I really wanted to, I could rip a weld up the back here, and that would probably give me like a similar effect. But no, we're just going to use these regular wear bars for this. So they're real easy. They just slot in. I have to bend this back up a bit. But yeah, that's all there is to it, really. Just like that. Take these. Put them back on here. Oh, there's still a nut stuck in this. there's like the ski's still good, but this keel usually would come about half to a quarter way up the side of this wear bar. So you don't really have to replace the skis to get like big holes. There's a little one there. But when you get like big holes, I'll put a picture of a bad one in here. That's when you should start looking at replacing your whole ski. This one's still okay. Some other bushings to look at servicing would be these two here. There's one here and there's one here. Just make sure that those aren't so worn that you have like a pile of play. These are still good. They're still tight. In fact, I think I'd almost get this bolt stuck in there before I cleaned it up. So that's one ski down. Alright, so that is both the ski rubbers, the bushings, and our wear bars have been serviced and replaced. The next thing we're going to do is I've got something going on with the back here. It's not major, but every one of these lugs on this side has got a notch cut out of it. And I've been all the way through this with the skid in place. I can't find what's doing this, and I'd like to get to it before it completely wrecks the track. So I think we're gonna quickly pull the skid out and just take a peek under the tunnel way up in there to see what's going on. onto the sled, and the only thing which I can see which makes sense is if you look at that notch in that, it's a bit dark, but through the notch, it lines up with this bar for reinforcement. Now that is part of the cooling system, so I can't just cut that off. That won't work. So I've got some thinking to do here as to, can I drop this bracket down, drill a new hole, and give it some more space before it hits the top of the skid. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some thinking. So, as I said, I don't really know what to do about that, but here's how my brain works, right? I've got this skid out, as you saw, and my dumb butt is like, hey, wonder if you can put that 163 skid in there. And I mean, the mounting points, they're really close. Like, we're talking really close. And I have a 163 track, but it's only a 1.5 inch. It's not a full 2 inch or 2.5. Huh. I wonder. I need to stop doing this stuff. That's really built up. I would be downgrading, but it's just funny. Well, that's gonna do her for today. We'll get the skid and everything back in tomorrow, and then I think we'll maybe do some riding tomorrow and get some filming. So we'll see you tomorrow, and be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good